Is Jimmie Johnson the greatest driver ever to sit in a NASCAR Sprint Cup car? Well, frankly, it's too early to tell. Only time will make that decision once his career is over. For sure to be in the Hall of Fame on his first year of eligibility. But let's look at some numbers of the other two six-time champions, Hall of Famers, Richard Petty and the late Dale Earnhardt. Richard Petty started full-time in what we now know as Sprint Cup. It was Grand National then, in 1960. He won his sixth championship of 7 in 1975. That's 16 years, 16 seasons. Counted up, I know 75 from 60 is 15, but if you count it up for the year, it comes out, trust me. But you can take 2 years of Richard Petty's not running the full season off. 1965, due to a boycott by the Chrysler Corporation, he did not run all the races. So take 1965 off. 1970, a crash that's on YouTube from Darlington. That bad flip. He missed some races. Could have been in the hunt for either one of them titles. You don't know how that would have played out. He could have had 9. You never know. Dale Earnhardt. First full season, 1979. Sixth championship, 1993. Which is 15 years. But there's 1 year you can take out in that. 1979, his rookie year, hurt at Pocono, missed 4 races. So again, 6 championships in 14 years of running all the races. Now let me clarify that there were some years Petty won championships when they run 50-some and sometimes as many as 60 races a year. Well, they counted the Daytona qualifiers and you only raced in one, so nobody run every single race, but late in the year they might skip a race here or there if the points were decided, something like that. So again, 14 full-time seasons for Earnhardt. But frankly, I'd like to have seen if he could have stayed in that car those 4 races and even had relief after he come back, where he would have finished in points. I think he was 7th as it was. And David Pearson won a race in that car during his absence. And speaking of David Pearson, there's your best championship average by far. Most of Pearson's career was spent driving part-time. Pearson run for the championship 3 times. Pearson is a 3-time champ. There's your best average. Pearson in his early days driving for Ray Fox and so forth did not run all the races. Then when he drove for Cotton Owens, he did, and then they parted ways, and he missed some races, I think. Then, and after winning the championship in 66, and then in 68 and 69, run for the championship in the Holman and Moody cars, which he won. Then after 70, did not run a full season in 70, and left Holman and Moody during 71, and they said he was done. Then he got in the Wood Brothers car. Yeah, he was done all right in Victory Lane so much. But David Pearson, 3 for 3. The only number I can come up with of anybody close to the ones I've mentioned is Cale Yarborough. Again, spent most of his career driving part-time, some of it by choice late in his career. Cale Yarborough only run 7 full-time seasons for Junior Johnson. Now, he started in 73 and left Junior after 1980. But in 1975, due to sponsorship issues, did not run all the races. He won 3 championships. So 3 out of 7, that's a pretty good average in any league as far as championships go, especially in racing. But it's kind of an interesting debate on Jimmie. That's why I did this video on Jimmie Johnson. Is he the best ever? Only time will tell. Now, I probably won't have any more up till Sunday or Saturday night. I'm waiting on silly season news to break on both Jeff Burton and Bobby Labonte. They keep saying there's stuff in the works, but then I'd like to do a wrap-up on it. But right now, I need more information to do it. So this is probably it for Saturday or till Saturday or Sunday.